Alright guys, welcome back to Spent Too Much Diecast. Here we are with all of the R35s, GT-R R35s opened up. We have the silver one in the back, the blue one in the middle, and the Ben Sopra one over here. There's a lot of cars here. I don't have a lot of room on my table, but I do want to do a quick comparison of these vehicles. So we already compared all the same types together. So we already did a comparison on the silver one. So if you didn't check out that video, go back and do it. We did the unboxing and comparison on the blue ones. So go ahead and check that one out if you didn't already. And then the last one we did was the Ben Sopra one. We did the comparison. So for this video, what I'm going to do is compare the sizes. So we'll compare the 1/18 scales, the 1/24 scales, and the 1/32 scales. I think that's going to be the easiest and the fastest, and that way there is not that many vehicles up here. So we'll go ahead and start with the 1/32. We'll get those compared, then we'll do the 1/24, and then we'll do the two 1/18. Alright, and here we are with the 1/32 scale. And as you can see, there are two silver ones. If you don't want a spoiler, go back and check out that video and you'll know why there are two of them. So let's compare the 1/32 to each other. The only reason this one is here is because it has air wheels. As you can see, Jada made the mistake and ran the silver one with the blue wheels on it. Then they found their mistake. They stopped producing this one, and they started producing this one with the correct wheels. So that is why this one is here. That is the only reason. It is exactly the same as the other silver one, just the wheels, which we stated in the silver unboxing. So I will go ahead and put that one off to the side. And now let's compare these three. Alright, 1/32 scale. We have the silver, the blue, and the Ben Sopra edition. Alright, so for the silver and blue, they look to be the same. Only difference, of course, the paint job. This one puts a carbon fiber type of finish. And then this one is going to be, of course, completely different because the Ben Sopra edition is more of a race car, we'll say. So this one has exactly these two. The front ends are the same. This one has a completely different racing style. And as I sometimes state on the videos, these have side mirrors. This one does not. Some of the 1/32s do, some do not. Now I don't know if this one doesn't have it because it is technically a race car. So now we will check out the sides. And I still don't know what's going on with this table. I tried fixing it and they still roll. So as for the silver one and the blue one, looks to be the only difference is the wheels. And I think this one is an 09 and this one might be a 2010. Again, I don't know what big differences that makes. And I think they're saying this one is an 09. So we can see that this one has a completely different body style. The fender goes in when this one is all flush. And it might even be, nope, it is the same size, just that fender going in compared to not on the blue and silver. So the Ben Sopra one has a completely different body style, including the back. As you can see, this one has more of, I think they're considering it a wide body. And let's go to the back. Alright, what do you see differences here? I see the spoilers. They all have different spoilers. There is the silver spoiler. There is the blue spoiler. And here is the Ben Sopra spoiler. So those are the same. Same taillights on these two. This one, again, goes to a painted style compared to the all plastic. And then the passenger side will be the same. So the only thing to check out on these is the interior. Like I said, they're both, the blue and the silver are both the same. So we'll only have one up here. Alright, so this looks to be a stock GT-R interior. Stock seats, stock steering wheel. And this one seems to be a little bit more race oriented. Looks like it has racing seats, a different type of steering wheel, and that dash is a tad bit different, especially the center console. And there's that. Alright, so that is the three of these. Next up, we will do the three 1/24 scale and see what the differences are there. So going right into it, we have silver, blue, and the Ben Sopra. And just to make it a little easier, I know that these two are going to be the same. The only difference, of course, are the wheels and the spoilers. As you can see, this one has a smaller spoiler and this one has a taller spoiler. And the other differences on this one actually has a Nissan logo and this one does not. And of course the license plate, because they're from two different movies, Fast and Furious and Furious 7. Otherwise, these two models are identical. Just the paint job and the hood, spoilers, and the Nissan logo. So to make it a little easier, we will put the silver one off to the side and just compare these two. So this is more of a stock version of the GT-R, and this one is the race version. As you can see, it has a different lip on the front and a whole different type of body. They're saying this is the wide body, and you can see it is completely different. The back indents in, so you can see this part would be considered, I don't know, the wide body should stick farther out, but other than that, I mean, they kind of look the same. You can see the differences. And of course, the spoilers are different. The taillights seem to be the same. And are these even the same wheels? Nope, they're a little bit different. As you can see on the blue one, it's kind of got the dots around there, which would be, I don't know, rivets or screws or whatever. And this one is just all plain black. This one looks more matte, when this one looks more gloss. The brakes are different. And then the other big difference on here is the hood opens that way compared to this way. And the motor is different. There is the Ben Sopra one, and here is the stock Nissan one. So they have two different types of motors. And then let's do a quick comparison on the interior. Here is more of a stock GT-R interior with the GT-R steering wheel, seats, and center console. And as you can see on the racing one, It does not have a GT-R steering wheel. Looks like it's an aftermarket, probably a race one. And it's got more of a bucket type of race seat, along with a cleaner look to the center console. And this one has a full roll cage. And as for size-wise, they look the same. The bottoms are almost the same, a little bit different. And yeah, they are about the same size. Not too much difference. Just the way they cast this body style. But as you can see, I don't know, it might be hard. It's hard to see on camera, but you can kind of tell that this one has more of a wider body compared to the stock one. And that's where they're getting the wide body from. And the style of mirrors are a little bit different. So there are the 1/24th scale comparison. So if you have these two models, or I should say three models, you can probably tell what the major differences are compared to not. And then quickly, we'll just do the 1/18th scale. Like I said, these models are pretty much close to the same, minus the paint job. There's just a little bit of different detail. So the front ends are the same. This one has a different style headlight. It's a black housing compared to the blue one, which is all silver. And this one, they do a carbon fiber type of hood compared to just the paint. And of course the wheels are different, but the paint jobs or the bodies look the same. Interiors look to be the same. They even have the detail on the doors and everything. So that is the same. Okay, differences in the back. Of course, the spoilers. Bigger spoiler, smaller spoiler. GT-R, GT-R. Now this one does not have a Nissan logo, and this one does. One of my buddies was telling me that usually the GT-Rs do not have a Nissan logo at all, that they try to just stick to it as being a GT-R, not a Nissan GT-R. But now, does this one not have a Nissan logo because it's done correctly, or is it because of the carbon fiber trunk? Other than that, these models are pretty much the same. So, if you like his Nissan, he has two different ones. So, just some little subtle changes. Spoiler, different headlights, stuff like that. Now, just real quickly, just a side note, those two headlights are the same. So just the 1/18th is different. So that is a quick comparison of these models. I know I like to see if they do stuff differently, if they try to keep them the same. I also did some comparisons on the Dodge Chargers and the Toyota Supras. But I will try to do short videos on these comparisons if they make more than one model and type. So there we go. There are the GT-R R34s. If you haven't yet, go ahead and check out the other videos on these. Each one will have their own. If you like this video, leave a thumbs up. And if there's anything I might have missed, leave it down in the comments. I like to see if I missed anything or if there's any more differences. And I know so do other collectors as well. And please go ahead and hit that subscribe button as I try to put up different types of videos on all different types of diecasts. And also check out my Facebook page, which is at Spent Too Much Diecast. And there you will find pictures and information on all the vehicles that I do on my videos. So that's it for this one. Thanks for watching, everybody, and we will see you next time. Bye. Thanks for watching another video from Spent Too Much Diecast. If you will, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Also, check out our Facebook page where there are more pictures and information on the vehicle that you have just seen. And also, on the right here, you'll see some more videos from our channel. Thanks again, everybody, and have a great day.